The adrenaline was running high at the Emilia-Romagna GP in Imola, and the race offered moments of pure tension, especially for Max Verstappen. The Red Bull rider, who won his 5th victory of the season, revealed that he faced great difficulties with hard tyres, to the point of almost stopping in the stands. But before we get into the details of this drama on the tracks, let's take a deeper look at the challenges that marked this exciting race. Verstappen began the race with solid performance, taking full advantage of the average tyres in the first stint and establishing a considerable advantage over his competitors. However, the story changed dramatically after the switch to hard tyres. "On average, it was pretty good," commented the 3-time world champion. "But as soon as I switched to hard tyres, maybe not in the first 5 or 10 laps. But after that, I thought, I'm not sure I'll be able to take this to the end." The Dutchman described the experience as driving on ice, with the tyres losing grip quickly and creating a rather dangerous situation. The lack of grip almost resulted in a serious incident at turn 7 of the Tosa clamp. The tyres just came out of the operating window and it was like driving on ice very fast. At turn 7 Tosa, I almost ended up in the stands to my surprise at some point, admitted Verstappen. As Verstappen struggled to control his car, McLaren's Lando Norris saw an opportunity open up. The Briton began to touch the leader, especially in the last 10 laps of the race, thanks to the superior performance of his car with the hard tyres. "I was really trying to survive at that moment, and suddenly Lando really picked up the pace," Verstappen explained. "I could see him coming and I wasn't sure I could keep him behind." Norris came dangerously close to Verstappen, narrowing the gap to 0.7 of a second at the end. Despite this, he failed to enter the range of the Red Bull DRS, which would have allowed an overtaking. Verstappen, in turn, focused on ensuring a good exit to the main straight of Imola, the only clear opportunity for Norris to pass. "I was just trying not to make mistakes, get around balance problems, and be quick on the straight. With the rear wing we had, we were pretty fast on the straight," Verstappen detailed. As if the challenge of tyres were not enough, Verstappen still had to deal with a black and white flag for crossing the limits of the track, which put him under constant threat of a 5-second penalty. After that, I was leaving a little more margin. The last few laps, when Lando was catching up with me, were a bit more difficult, because I had to use the track as much as I could. It requires a little more concentration, so with each exit, you have to be sure of what you're doing, concluded the Red Bull rider. This race showed not only Verstappen's ability to cope with adversity, but also the impressive growth of McLaren and Lando Norris. The question remains, how will this performance dynamics affect the rest of the season? And do you think Norris can continue to pressure Verstappen and maybe even beat him in future races? Leave your opinion in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more Formula 1 news and updates.